Okay, so in the first video, I took you all the way up to L. We've got the rest of the alphabet to go. A little bit of a recap then. Here's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. Really, really simple, straightforward, mostly using straight lines. M is our next one. Let me get my scrap piece of paper so I don't accidentally draw on the table. Oops. M. Sounds like a tricky one, but it's not if you start in the right way. Let's start up here with a nice deep triangle like this. And then we go up, zig, zag, down. And then we finish off the bottom and the sides. And there's our M. Now you can do this bit a lot neater than Mr. Scullion's done it. Look at this, how big this side is and that side. I'm sure you can do a better job. N. Really, really easy. One triangle here for N. And one triangle here for N. There it is. Bottom and top. There's N. Oh, goodness me, wobbly wobbly. L, M, N, O is our next one. Let's just round it off here, and here, and here, and here. Connect those lines up. Really helps having a rectangle. Get nice and accurate. And then in the middle, ooh, another one. And then P. Watch out for P. It can be a bit tricky. Just do a small corner here. And then start at the bottom, come around like this. And then put your capital D shape in there for P. A little bit of a funny shape, that P. You can also do a bit of rounding here if you like. Up to you. L, M, N, O, P. Next one is an absolute monster. Let's do this bit here. Just quickly. Next one, monster. It's Q. Really horrible letter to draw. But I'm going to do a little bit here, and then I'm going to make my rounded sections here. This one here, and then around here. Up we go, round it off in that corner. Here's the start of our Q. Now we've got an extra bit to think about here with this bit. Looks a bit funny, but then when you connect it all together, it's not so bad. Q. Another horrible letter coming up, R. I've got all of the horrible letters in my name apart from Q. Let's round this bit and here like this, a bit like the P that we had earlier. And we can go up and down like this, and then connect that. And it's another capital D in the middle. There's R. Finish off the sides and the top. R. It's really nice how these letters are they're basically the same size. That M looks a bit squashed because it's got more going on, but this is really useful when they're the same size for drawing titles or on signs or posters or on autobiographies. S. Watch out for S. Round off the top and round off the bottom. And this is where S gets a bit tricky. We're going to come down this way a bit and go across. We're going to come up this way and come across. And then here's where it gets a bit trickier. And then the same on this part. Definitely the hardest letter to draw. If you don't have an S in your name, you're very, very lucky. You have to feel sorry for poor Mr. Scullion, who's definitely got that in his name. T, on the other hand, easy peasy. That's it. One at the top. There you go. Done. U, just round at the bottom. Now U looks really fat. Just round at the bottom, and then from the top, come down, round back up with that U shape, and then you can do the sides and the top. U. V is our next one, and it's just like A but flipped upside down. So we start at the top here. You can start a little bit wider if you like, but I'm going to start right at the top and come down to the middle, and back up to the top, and then another V just inside that. And then there you go. Now the next one is super squashed. It's a W, it's a bit like M, it's just an annoyingly squashed letter. But we can start with this part. That bit's the easy bit. We go across the bottom a little bit for my W. before I go up to the top, like this, and then straight up. It's a little bit trickier. Then I can come down, up, down, just that zigzag like the M, and then add on those top bits. A little bit harder, that W. I actually prefer my W to my M, but there you go. X, right, if we can do K, we can do X. So you imagine the middle, oops, imagine the middle here. Triangle, not quite up to the middle. Triangle, not quite up to the top. Triangle, not quite up to the middle. And triangle, like that. And then I can finish off my corners. X. Now Y, you've got a choice. You can do it off to one side, but I like a nice straight one. So we start off with this one here. Ooh, that might not be big enough, Mrs. Scurry. And down here. And then straight down. Ooh. Finish it off at the top and the bottom. I'm not very happy with my Y, so I'm going to do that one again. I'm going to make this triangle a bit deeper. Like that. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, look at that. Finish it off at the top. There's our Y. And finally Z, nice one to finish on. It's just like an N on its side. So we start with a triangle here. Then we do a triangle here. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Z. Going to make sure I've definitely got all of the letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And the last one. All done. Now you can have a turn, have a go at doing the alphabet. If you want to use folded bits of paper, you can, or draw a rectangle and fit these shapes inside. You've got 2 videos. We've got the first 12 letters of the alphabet and then the last 14 and a smiley face with an extra Y, because it's always good to have another go. If you're not sure when you're starting, use a pencil before you go over it in big fat pen. Really, really useful skill. We can do more of this sort of writing later on next half term. Enjoy, everybody. If you have a go, send me a photo on your class dojo. Bye.